All right, it says we're live. Even though no one's in here, I'll go ahead and say it for anyone who decides to come back. Okay, now it says we're live. Come back and rewatch this. So, yesterday I got bit by a shark. So I'm not going to be able to fish for 2 weeks minimum. Stitches come out in 13 days now. I got 8 doses of lidocaine and 17 stitches across my index and middle finger. So that's that. I had a fishing camp in 7 days that even if I go to, I'm not going to be able to fish, which was going to be a lot of content. So that's that. There's not much else to say. But kind of see just my index and my middle finger were tore up pretty bad. So yeah, there's not going to be as much fishing content for a while. So how I got bit, we were taking a family trip to Florida. We had rented kayaks out of Robbie's and went back there with my fly rod, 5-weight fly rod, and hooked 3.5 foot lemon shark, pretty good sized on my little 5-weight. Reached down to grab him, got a hold of him for a second, and let go to get a better grip, and he spun around and he got me. Stupid mistake, but is what it is. Don't really have a lot more to say about it. I got it on video, so there'll be a video on that coming out soon. Lots of snorkeling footage. I got some really good footage of feeding tarpon there at Robbie's itself. I found a GoPro Hero 5, so it works too. So now I have 2 GoPros. Ooh, that hurt. 2 GoPros. I'm still getting used to my hand. Doing everything with my left hand, which I'm right hand dominant, isn't easy. So yeah, for anyone who comes back and rewatches that, that's the rundown. Like I said, some snorkeling content coming up from Dry Tortugas, Horseshoe Reef. I'm trying to think of the name of the other place. Somewhere in Key Biscayne, found some conch snails while snorkeling, a puffer of some kind. And I'll be working on editing all that. Anyway, I just thought I hadn't done a live stream in a while, so I figured sit down here for 40 minutes to an hour, see who comes by and talk to some people. I can't tie flies to pass time. So yeah, hopefully someone comes on. And for anyone who's rewatching this, if y'all have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I'd be happy to answer them. I try to respond to in some sort of way most of my comments, if not all of them, especially if it's a question. So cool. Hopefully someone swings by here before too long. Hand hurts bad. Hey, Canadian fishing musician. Yeah, it has been a while. I was doing well until yesterday. In a good bit of pain right now myself. How have you been doing, man? It's been a while. I got bit by a shark yesterday. Uh, got me on my index and middle finger on my dominant hand. 17 stitches. He tore me up pretty good. I'm going to be out of fishing for about 2 weeks at the bare minimum. 13 days my stitches come out. Yeah, I was fishing for it. It was a little lemon shark, probably about 3.5 foot long. Hooked them on my fly rod, and I actually got it on video, so it'll be a video before too long. Hooked them on my fly rod, got them up, went to grab them, and I grabbed them, but I let go to get a better grip. And between letting go of him and pulling my hand out of the water, he spun around and got me. Yeah, it hold me for, less than 3 seconds. And he tore me up good. So that was fun. Yeah, I got footage. I got going towards him. I got the hook up. I got the bite. I got the kayak back. My dad kayaked me the whole way back bleeding. And I got some of the first aid on footage because my hand was like that around my hand and my knuckles. Oh, yeah, they're awesome. They're so cool to catch. I caught 2 others that trip in the period of 7 days, and just accidents happen. It's simple as that. I've been fishing for sharks my whole life, and accidents happen. And I just got unlucky. How's your fishing been going, Canadian fishing musician? Yeah, absolutely not. It's definitely not the shark's fault by any stretch of the imagination. It was definitely my fault. I reached down there to grab him before I had tired him out properly, and I didn't get a good enough grip on him to start with, and I didn't move fast enough to get my hand out of the water. In my opinion, everything that went wrong falls on me. It's been great. Fished a few cool tournaments this year so far. Awesome. That's awesome, man. I fished the Sunfish King tournament, the fishing league, winter fishing league. Oh, what is that? The floor. And other than that, I haven't done a whole lot of tournament fishing. That's good to hear you've done some tournaments. I sure hope so. How's have you won the tournaments? Have you been placing in them, doing good on them? Ooh, my hand. We won one tournament, rainbow trout. Nice, man. Nice. What we placed second. Nice. That's real nice, man. That's really good. That's really cool to be able to fish an actual tournament and place and win. It's something I want to be doing eventually. That's really cool. Rainbow trout too. And in Canada, I bet there's really big rainbow trout up there, especially for those tournaments. Whew. But y'all getting on some really good big rainbow trout up there. Yeah. We're in second year running champs. Nice. Next year we will have our work cut out for us. Oh, don't say that. 2 years in a row, third time's a charm, you know. You got to keep it going. Whew, 50 plus pounds out of Lake Ontario. That's really impressive. That's a big trout. You know, I had a really good friend who lived in Toronto for a long time. Don't talk to her much anymore, but she said that fishing in Lake Ontario is some of the best fishing she knows. So that's really cool to be able to fish that fishery. It's really cool to be able to fish that fishery, especially in tournaments. Hey, Queen, how are you doing? Oh, it's been so long. I've got to get better about coming into people's live streams. Let's see. $79. Woo! That's a heck of a trout. What's that thing built like? Yeah, well, I guess I don't have two hands. I bet it was real thick. That's a big trout. 79 pounds. Wow. None of the fish I got in Florida even came close to that size. That's really cool, man. Nice, Queen. Nice. He was just telling me about it. That y'all had gotten second on this one, and he said that y'all had won a tournament. Got a few weeks back. I'm assuming rainbow trout. Let's see. See if I can't find. Here, I'll do it on the laptop. Just give me a minute. Again, being right hand dominant, doing stuff with my left hand, not exactly easy. World record. Rainbow trout. Ah, he's got it for me. It's not letting me copy and paste the link. Oh. Let's see. Oh, that's a lakey. Let's see if I can't do this. Let's see. Percent was it? Share screen. Click that. Click that. All right, it should be showing now. That's a monster trout. It looks, yeah. Cut off the head, that fin, colored a little differently, could look to be a big catfish. Let's see. All tackle world record trout, Colorado, May 5th. 73.29 pounds, 47 inches long with a 37-inch girth. Woo! That's a 30-pound line. That's a big fish. Yeah, that's a really big stomach it has on that fish. You put it back? Huh. Oh, well, I've already closed out the tab. That's a really big fish, man. Be nice to catch one that big. Catch one, period. Put it on the wall. Put it right back there. Let's see, 47, so that'd be like right there-ish to like over here probably. Whew, my hand. That's a big fish, man. Yeah, definitely weird looking. Looks less like a trout than I guess it looks more like a catfish than a trout. And less than a trout than a catfish. However you want to word it. Oh. Definitely weird looking fish. Oh. Yeah, me too. Really hope the doctor will release me to go fishing again when I get these stitches taken out. If not, then I don't know what I can do to buy some time. I was really hoping with this Florida trip, because I got probably 8 videos from the Florida trip, not edited yet, but roughly 8 videos that I was going to put together, and I was going to use those 8 videos to get a little bit of a head start and get a posting every week. So I have not been for a long time, just because I haven't been doing enough. I haven't been doing well enough. I guess I did go fishing a few times in Florida, and one time before then I didn't catch them. But most of the time I've been going, it's been extremely slow, catching 1-2 fish, which, makes a good day, not a good video type thing. And kind of a little bit on the struggle bus video wise, not fishing wise. And just gotta do some stuff with it. Once I get cleared to do some more fishing, on the agenda is some of the same stuff that I've tried to film, and just numbers haven't panned out, or size hasn't panned out, or didn't quite land a fish. Like, I had a video that I was going to set up that went over to a buddy's on the bio, and we were fishing. We caught some crabs during the day, and we kept them. We fished 16 hours straight. Caught 3 little spotted gar on the fly rod. Yeah, I'm going to be editing a lot here in the next few days. But get them out, get them done, do a lot of research, because for the snorkeling videos, what I'm planning on doing is putting probably in this corner here, the bottom left corner, the names of all the fish that you get good looks at. So like some of the damsels, some of the angels, some of the grouper. We saw some hogfish. We saw 3 different types of urchins, at least. No, 4 at least. Lots of editing, lots of looking into it. So my arm here will slow me down enough that it should take several days to do for sure. And that's fast about it. But really sucks. Really sucks. There's not much I can do about it. Stupid mistake. And as cool as it was, and I'd go back and fly fish for little sharks, and especially out of a kayak like that again, because that was so fun. There really is no excuse other than it was a stupid mistake. I had needle nose pliers in the kayak with me, but I wanted to try and show it off for the camera. Yeah. All I can do is learn from it. You're completely right, Rich. It just still bugs me. It was such a stupid mistake. I've been doing stuff like that pretty much as long as I can walk, and it got me this time. Yeah. Is what it is. So that's all right. I'm gonna go back there one day. I'm gonna go back to Florida. We'll spend some time in Florida, and we'll do all sorts of things. Fly fish for bonefish, permit, fish the bridges for some big grouper, go back up in those bays, fish for sharks on the fly rod again. It just sucks that some of the fishing I've been planning, because like my fishing camp, I've been planning that trip since a little over a year now. And even if I go, I'm not going to be able to fish. Probably. Yeah, the video, I've looked at the video footage on my GoPro Quick app. It's not the best, but you can definitely tell that he bit me. You can definitely tell it hurt from me screaming. It was a little lemon shark. Not a species I have really predominantly here in Texas. And that's part of the reason why I was so interested in catching them. I ended up catching 2 on the trip that didn't bite me, and then I touched the fish that did bite me, obviously, and so that counts as a counted fish. So I ended up catching 3 lemon sharks over the course of 7 days. From like my elbow here, it was probably about that size, maybe a little bigger, 3.5 foot. Decent sized, especially for the little fly rod. He spun around and he got me. But yeah, Rich, we can appreciate the dangers of some animals, and when you get bit or you screw up like that, it really does make you appreciate the beauty of the animal, the power of the animal. It's just, you have to be careful with it, because you don't want to blame the animal. That's never the right course to take it. Yeah, it was really cool. I got to fish 4 lemon sharks. Yeah, sharks can be real unpredictable, but that's not the excuse here. They spin around and they bite you, and I've always known that, and just it happened this time. Yeah, Florida's got a really good fishery down there. All through the Keys, we were we were on Isla Morada, is where that shark was hooked and caught. Yeah, lemon sharks are cool. It's something that I had on my list written down that I wanted to go down there and catch was a little lemon shark, and obviously I went after him. Another fish I had written down that I successfully caught. The video or the picture is not going to be great. I posted a short to my channel earlier today. Let's see, what's the best picture I got? That one's the best. A little peacock bass on my fly rod. It's kind of hard for me to steady it, but that was really cool too. But like I was saying, Florida has an amazing fishery there as long as they continue to protect it with laws and regulations. Yeah, it would be a cool story to tell people. Yeah, the lemon shark got me. He got me good. I have some really cool footage of tarpon. Let's see, did I post any shorts about the tarpon? Yeah, it's gonna scar pretty heavy. I don't know how happy YouTube will be with me showing that picture. Or that one. That's me smiling with a cast. YouTube will probably be fine with that. So, that's my fly fishing glove there. That was the hand I was using to hold my hand. Awesome, dude. Fly fishing is an amazing sport. If you can catch a fish on a fly rod, it is more enjoyable to catch the fish on the fly rod, and it is more enjoyable to chase a fish on a fly rod that would be otherwise easier to catch on conventional tackle. So, like, for example, you could go out there and you could throw a live bait under a bridge for a big grouper to come up and eat. Or you could go out there with their fly rod and you might go out there 3 years in a row. And it just makes that one fish more enjoyable. So, like, up around y'all, the only thing I can really think of that would be not something commonly chased after on a fly rod would be like a catfish. I fly fish the trout. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Is there any way I can save that? No, I'm going to show that, though. That way I can remember that. When I end this stream, I'm going to go watch that video. I want to see what you were doing technique-wise. Midges, drifting, side casting. How are you doing it? I'll analyze that. But yeah. Florida has a really cool fishery, and it's really cool to get to fly fish it. Fish it with the fly rod. It's really something. Rich and Leo. That's really cool, man. That is really cool. I used a subscriber's flies. He tied for me. That's really cool. I do not have the skill it takes to tie some of those itty bitty pinky nail sized flies that people can tie. That's not where my cup of tea is. My cup of tea is I'm gonna make something that to throw is like a wet sock. Rich and Leo Angling UK. I might have heard of them actually. That sounds really familiar. Let me check my side of things. I want to make sure y'all are both blue on my channel. I know I don't do live streams almost at all, but oh, Florida is so pretty. It's such a nice place. Okay, riches. How do I make... Okay, that's really cool. You should be blue, Queen. Yep, I figured it out. It took me a minute. Some of the muscle memory with my left hand isn't there that I have in my right hand, so it makes some things a little more difficult. Oh, everywhere. From Miami, Homestead, Key Biscayne, Key Largo, all the way down to Key West, all the way out to Dry Tortugas. It's a beautiful place. I mean, I wish I did more fishing in Florida, don't get me wrong, but it's truly, the Everglades. I went through the Everglades, both the southern and northern part of it. I didn't do any boat tours, but went through where there's been panther sightings, all that stuff. And the Everglades it's just such a neat place with such a unique biodiversity. The animals that are there, the animals that aren't supposed to be there but are. We saw probably close to 400 iguanas there. A whole bunch of the rock iguanas that have like bright red heads and black bodies. Uh, but as much as I would have loved to fish more in everywhere we went, pretty much, you know, time is time. We only had 7 days down there. I got to fish quite a decent bit for before we went, not even knowing if I was going to be able to take my fly rod. And but it's truly, if you go there and only fish, you're missing out. You're truly missing out. Getting out there and snorkeling, getting out there and just driving. I did boat tours and gator tours. It was really cool. Lots of dolphins in the glades. That's cool. That's really cool. We, like I said, we didn't get to do any of that. Honestly, we have alligators here in Texas. It's I I don't see a need to pay $300-400 because there's 5 people in my family, so that's about what it would cost at cheapest for all of us to go on a boat tour to see maybe 2 or 3 alligators that, size wise, not big, not little. Um, we did get to see an American crocodile in Florida, which was really cool. Only place in the United States that has them is Florida, so it's really cool. Well, I guess Puerto Rico does, but Puerto Rico is a territory, not a state. But yeah, Florida's so pretty, an amazing, amazing location. I've got to live there someday. That's what it's come down to. I've got to live there someday. Such a pretty place. There's so much to do that it would take a while to see everything. And I mean, everything's not too terribly far. If you stay in Homestead area, it's like 130 miles down to Key West. You can knock that out in 3 hours of driving. From Homestead, it's probably 2 hours into the deepest part of the Everglades. It probably took us like 4 with stopping to get to Flamingo, which is like the very tip of mainland Florida. There's so different locations, so tightly packed there on the bottom Miami and down location of Florida. It's truly something special to be able to go there and see all that. And I wish we had more time to see all that. It's really cool. Good thing last day there got bit because used a timeshare in Fort. We flew into Fort Lauderdale. I used to have a timeshare. That's pretty cool. I'd have to live there. I'd have to live in Florida to be able to experience everything I want to without being in a rush. Because, I'd want to go everywhere pretty much and really take my time everywhere. And really cool place. Really cool place. Got a souvenir from there, some really nice scars and some really nice stitches. Yeah. Gotta step out for half an hour. All right, yeah, no problem, Rich. I'll probably go probably another 20-30 minutes. Not a lot of people have come in, which makes sense. I don't do live streams very often. I was hoping more people would come in, but that's perfectly fine. Yeah, man, feel no need to stay. I'm really glad you were able to come in and talk for a while. Yeah. All right, yeah, man. I really appreciate it. Whew. I'd really appreciate it, man. Let's see. See, I uploaded one of the videos at Robbie's feeding tarpon. I have 2 or 3. I have GoPro footage. Actually, let's see if I can't do something. Hopefully this doesn't crash this poor laptop. I'll see if I can't pull up the it's gonna be such a pain, but that's all right. I'll see if I can't get my GoPro connected to the laptop and play the video of the shark biting me for y'all. No, Da Vinci. Please turn off. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get a connecting cord. All right, got the GoPro hooked up to the laptop. Got it turned on. So the only problem about it is okay. It looks like on here it's turned it into several clips, which means we have to view the one. Here, let's see. We'll just add several clips to the laptop. Import those two. Oh, my hand hurts so bad. Wish I could scroll through some of these videos and see what's what. Yeah, it'll probably take a hot minute to get the footage downloaded and everything. Um, this laptop's not the best, and running a live stream and downloading two 3.7 gigabyte files to it, it's going to take a minute. So you do not have to worry about it taking any less than 10 minutes. What time is it? 4? What time did I take medicine? Oof. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, my hand hurts pretty bad. Yeah, let's see if I can't do this again. Let's see. Let's hope. Okay. Well, now it's not letting me. Oh, did it download itself? What video footage is this one? That is not the right one. I downloaded it. All right, so let's redo this. Plug this back in. Okay, get it going. Yeah. So if it's not that one, and it's either the one with blood all over my leg. It has to be the one with blood all over my leg. All right, let's add that and import it. My fingers light me up. Let's see. Hope it's the one with blood all over my leg. 20965 10 2967 30965. My GoPro files everything weirdly. Is that a big ray? I can't tell. I got a lot of footage I need to go through. All right, yeah, no problem, man. Do not feel bad leaving at any point in time. I don't expect you to stay in here. I think it's amazing y'all stayed as long as y'all did. I really appreciate it. Texting with your non-dominant hand is not easy. And that's all you can do. think it finished downloading there. So let's hop out of there. Hop out of here. Yeah. One day. One day, man. It's alright. So if I come in here, it's bound to be in here somewhere. Whew, my hand. Come on, where's the file I'm looking for? That's a file. Now where's the video file? It's one of these two. We'll play it on media player. No, this is after I've been bit. So let's go back. Let's click on the other one. That's not the video either. And where is it? Is it that one? See, I told you it would take a while. I have to find out which one it is. And I gotta do all that. Also, kayaking back. It's a little smaller kayak. Got sunburn on my legs. Pretty bad. Where I didn't put sunblock up high enough. So that doesn't feel great either. Let's see. Waiting on it to download now. Medicine's wearing off. Here in a little bit, I'll have to go take more painkillers. I wish there was some way to preview it without having to download anything. Really feel those stitches now. Alright, says it downloaded successfully. So I gotta come through here and find it again. Let's see. Yeah, this is the video. Alright, let's get that turned up. Quiet. That's about the right volume. And there in just a second, I see the shark itself. Little bugger that bit me. Whew. Let's see, figure out how to present this. All right. Is there any way to hide me? There we go. That way it's just a little bit better quality. Whew. Whew. Okay, so if I switch back and forth between those two, that's how I'd cut it. Whew. Here in a little bit, I should be able to take some more medicine. All right, whenever y'all are ready, I'd be happy to play it. Hand. I might just go ahead and start playing it here in a minute and give it 30 seconds or so. Whew. All right. Whew. All right. Go ahead and start playing the video clip. Let's see. So this is me kayaking across flat with a fly rod.
Oh, Dad, shark!
Here's where I spot him.
Guys, there's a little shark here.
Get the fly in front of him. Turns on it.
Got him.
Feeds right there.
He's a little bit bigger. Nope, stay over there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh. This is awesome, guys. Woo! All right. I'll lock down the drag some. It's pretty tight. Ooh. Oh, nope, hold on. I gotta keep it up. I gotta keep this stuff out of the water. I spooked a little school of redfish, I'm pretty sure, too. Did you see them head waking? He's a good one. He's probably about 2.5 foot. Just stay. Nope, lemon. Whew. Perfect. Oh. Not with one this size, I don't think. There you go.
Hello, everyone. So here you can see I'm
It's
pretty
probably
good.
about 3 foot, actually.
So here in just a second, I get bit.
He's a good one. Woo. He might be. Nah. Ah!
So there you can see me bleeding.
Yep, he tore me up good. That's why you needed help. He broke me off, too.
There's blood getting all over the kayak.
He tore me up pretty good. It's bad. Yeah. Okay. Put the rod up. Yep.
Why don't you put the rod up for him and let him hold pressure?
Yeah. Let me see it. God damn it, Trent.
I should say, let me put my, take my shirt off.
Yeah. Well, and that is how I've come to be in wraps. I'm lucky he broke me off there, because otherwise dealing with that with a hurt hand would have been pretty rough. Let's see, I can go back on it, not frame by frame, but I show you where I screwed up. It's going by like 10-second intervals. So I have to just pause it just right. Okay. Back on it. So right here, towards the base of my kayak, if y'all can see my cursor, is where his dorsal fin is. Right here is where you want to attempt to grab him, right there. And so I have to do this very carefully. So right there you can see I pull him towards me to grab him. I grab him a little low, and then right there, this will go away. He got me. Let's see. Wish I could go a little slower on this. So pulling him towards me so you can land him. There, I touched his tail right there, and because originally I was going to try and grab his tail and just leave his head in the water. It's right there. Pull around to grab. little slow, but my thumb touches his dorsal. Right about there, you can see me lining up to grab him. I get a hold of him for just a split second, and he freaks out. As he freaks out, I try and let go. I do. The shark is now right about 1.5 feet away from my hand. He circled towards the right, splashed, and right there, he came up and he bit me, and he does it really quickly. I wish I could view this a little better frame by frame. I just have to pause it right. So here he splashes, spins around, and there he comes up. So actually, this is a good example once this goes away, this viewing window, how tightly they can turn. Because as you see my hand there, he's got a hold of me now. And right next to my hand, that's his tail. It swings around there. There he's got me. And by then he's let go. So I mean, he had me less than, whoop. Let's see, don't know what I'm sharing. Get back over to the main view. So that's I didn't get out of the way fast enough. They can turn on a dime. That's why I prefer not to grab them by the tail. I mean, as you can see, as I paused it there, I mean, as close as I could, 1/2 second by 1/2 second probably is what it was pausing at roughly. There was a grand total of probably a second to get my hand from being in the water about that deep there. It's probably about 10 inches down to be completely out of the water. And as you can see, as you saw, I had most of my hand out of the water. Otherwise, he might have bit here. He could have bit here, you know. At which point, if he hit me on my wrist, so many more veins go through there, it could have been a lot more dangerous. So that's what that is. Like I said, I caught 2 others on that trip that were a little bit smaller in the 20 to 24 inch range. So, 1.5 to 2 feet. And that guy was probably, I mean, he just got bigger as I fought him and got him closer to the kayak. When I cast it at him, I didn't realize truly how big he was. He was probably 3 foot, maybe just a little over 3 foot. 36 to 40 inches would be my guess, roughly. Not a big shark by any means. That just shows you it's the little ones that'll get you. Little lemon shark. So, are you willing to bet not many of you say you can now say that y'all know someone who got bit by a shark? Let's see. So that was my fun final Florida adventure. Tiny Farm Nuggets. No, it was not a sand shark. It was a lemon shark. It was a little lemon shark on that flat, and probably about 2 feet of water, 6 inches of grass underneath that 2 feet of water, and then about 4 feet of mud. Real muddy flats that not easy to walk through. And in Florida, they have underwater jellyfish that sit on the bottom upside down. That hurts. So that's, I mean, That's the footage of the little shark getting me. But let's see if I can show y'all better. If I got it where y'all can even see it. Something that is cool about lemon sharks. That wasn't a good jump. That one particularly wasn't either. It looked a lot better in person too. Lemon sharks jump. So that's what's cool about them is they're very acrobatic. The two smaller ones I caught did multiple jumps. Fought them for about half the time too. So they're, I mean, as you saw, they give a really good run, a second run, and they'll jump in there. He might have been a little big to jump in that shallow water, and that maybe that's why he didn't jump as well. But I had hooked a smaller one in about waist deep of water, and he was jumping out 3-4 foot out of the water. That was really cool. Didn't have my GoPro on me for the first one. And the second other lemon shark that didn't bite me was the GoPro died and didn't even get the hookup. I got me coming up on him, and I said, "Watch this," and went to swing the fly rod. Went to sling the fly rod, and it died. It was just a shame. Just a few more minutes. Battery would have had a really nice video to put with that lemon shark that bit me. Yeah, it's just, I guess, for anyone on the coast, let this be a lesson. They can turn real tight. They will give you stitches. They will bite. That's what that boils down to. So I'm like some of my friends. Where was that at? So here, I can pull up Google Maps actually. If you give me a few minutes, and I can show y'all within 50 feet of the physical location. Come on, zoom way out. Now we're out some. We're going to head to Robbie's. Whew. Come on. I said I'm right-hand dominant, so using my my other hand doesn't make this easy. See, there's 7 Mile fly shot. Sweet spot. Well, shoot. Where is it? Come on, stop being stupid. Okay, it was further than I thought. So, come on, zoom out. All right, yeah, so let's get on here. Oop, wrong thing I pressed. We will present, share screen, Google Maps, share. All right, so hopefully y'all can see my cursor. So, why isn't it zooming? Go press the zoom button, I guess. So here's Robbie's. Here's where we feed tarpon, right? Yeah. Here's where you feed tarpon at Robbie's, which is really cool. We've launched the kayaks out right here. You come around over here. You go in this cut here. You go back through here. You go through. Now, this is a path we took. It's completely covered by mangroves. You get through there. Somewhere over here. Okay, actually, no. We took this path here. Cut across. There's a little pathway here. Whew, man, it's hard. So we come out of the mangrove somewhere right about here. As you can tell, real shallow flat. Somewhere over here, there was a school of redfish. So you heard me say headweights redfish. That's where they were. I come out. I got out to right about this distance and circled back. And the lemon shark was somewhere right over here in this area, I think. So I think we were still on this side of the island. So maybe like here. And we took, since I was bleeding, we took this whole way up here. Nope, keep zooming out. We come from here all the way back to Robbie's. And about, don't know, I want to say probably 20-minute kayak of my dad hoofing it the whole time. And all through this spot here, saw tons of lemon sharks. I mean, I counted like 9. There was a bunch of them, other than the one that bit me. And that's with me doing this, holding pressure and looking up and breathing and, you know, trying to keep my wits about me. So, yeah. That was my fun little adventure. I'm messing with one of my friends who hopped in here. Yeah, I'll put it up. Her name was Galaxy Fox. She come in and said hi. And watched me get bit by a shark. Such a great friend. Yeah, that's in Florida. That's in the Keys in Florida, just outside of Isla Mirada. Really cool trip. I got. Me being a stupid mistake on my part. There's not much else you can say about it. Hurt pretty bad. And it still hurts pretty bad. 17 stitches. And 8 doses of lidocaine to help deal with the initial pain of getting stitched. And they had to clean it out because they put a bleed stop in it to try and stop the bleeding, and it clumped up in the cuts. It hurt. So, my hand. All right. Surely it's time for me to take some pain medicine now. So I'm going to hop off here in just a second. Go take some pain medicine, and I'll work on editing some videos to get out for y'all, and hopefully that y'all enjoy. I'll probably upload that shark bite as a YouTube short for people to see. Nice video, dude. Great stuff. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Hearing stuff like that really makes it. easier to I talk with my hands, and I just like circle motion to my right hand since it's dominant, and that didn't feel great. Stuff like that, comments like that really do help motivate to do more stuff for y'all, and it really does feel good when people like what I'm putting out, because I like what I do, and yeah, Florida is really nice. I love Florida. Been there for 7 days, and I love Florida. Can't wait to go back. Whew. All right, so we're going to give it. It really does hurt. We're going to give it another minute and a half, 2 minutes, and I'm going to head off. Just because it really hurts, and also got some stuff I need to do, video editing. What was the bait? It's a shame he took it with him, otherwise I'd show you. I went to a fly shop in there in the Keys and bought a little crab fly, because on my way to Indian Key we saw yeah, he sure took the bait, that's for sure. Fingers for the bait, he sure got him. But I bought a little crab fly just in case we saw some bonefish, and on our way out to Indian Key on low tide, come across two forearm length, so like 1.5 foot long bonefish that were out there. And since we were coming up on that other flat, which might have been what those headwakes were, they sure looked like redfish from a distance. But I guess they could have been bonefish. They looked nothing alike. I just kind of saw the silhouettes of the fish, and it made me think redfish. But I had a little crab fly on like that, and that's what I was using. It's what I had on when the shark pulled up. Ideally, I would have used a more streamer-like design, a little bit bigger hook, a little further away from the fly so it didn't get tore up by his teeth. And don't even know what that is here. Still got a few moments. I'll pull up the crab fly. Ooh, not my email. Where's Google? Oh, I just removed Google. Oh, whatever I can type. I'll try and find a crab fly similar to the fly I was using to catch that shark. So I consider that a caught fish. Okay, that one's pretty similar. So, oh, wrong thing. Ooh, my hand. Hey, Tasha. It's been a while. Let's see. Present. Screen. Crab fly. Share. I'll go back because I don't want to be in cinema view. So the third fly here, let's see if y'all can't, hopefully y'all can see my cursor. The image changing, it looked like the main image there, only in the main body it had some lead eyes like you see right here on this second one on the front of it to help them sink. Pretty good. Here's another image of something that looks that actually looks very similar. The white. So like, let's see. That actually looks extremely similar. So right there, you can kind of see where that orange is. That is eyes. And the eyes on the outside of it, and then some little legs on it. So that was pretty similar to what I was using. Little crab fly. Let's see, do I have anything on me that would look? Obviously, I wouldn't want to use 2 lead eyes on this fly for only my 5 weight, but something like this, something, you know, little longer hook. The fly extends past the hook to look a little bigger to catch their attention. I put that fly probably a foot away from his face, and he ate it because he saw it. But a lot of times with sharks, you know, you got to grab their attention. You know, they're not just going to. That one was obviously looking to eat, noted, and he was going to eat anything that came in front of his face if he saw it. So I guess I didn't need a more catchy, flashy fly, a little bit bigger profile in the water for him. But in general, what you want is something that'll grab their attention, something that's kind of that 3.5, 4-inch size, little flash to it, to grab their attention to get it. Oh, Canadian fishing musician just got back. Rich, did you get to see the video, or do you want me to play it again so you can see it a little better? Yes, I need to take my pain meds in a little while, but if someone's in here who wants to see it again or see it, I'm more than happy to play it for anyone. Just gotta go re-find it. Maybe that one. No, not that one. Okay. Number 1 difficulty, finding the video. So I got a bunch of footage on here still from this winter of bass fishing footage that I don't know what's been posted. I don't know what's been kept in here. Just set it down, please. Thank you. Oliver, be nice. Oliver. He really doesn't want you in here. Oh, come on. Now, I just had this video playing. Was it that one? No, that's something else. That's bass fishing. That one? Yes. Yes, it is. All right. Yeah. All right, there we go. Just got to pause right before I show it again. All right. Don't bother me. Just give me a second. All right. All right, so here he is right here coming by. See his head weight? Put the fly on it. Chases it, and there you can see him actually suck it in and eat it. Here, I'll play that a little slower. So right there you can see, that was kind of short. So there you can almost see the tan of the fly. I'm not doing the best. It's kind of hard to maneuver. There he goes running. There he jumps a little bit. Oh, I don't have my sound on.
Oh,
Because he was a little bigger, I realized
oh,
every time he does that, I'm worried about him breaking me off.
this is awesome, guys. Woo! All right. I'll lock down the drag some. It's pretty tight.
Right about there, I put the drag to be about twice as tight as I normally do to try and tire him out some. Here, I have something to show you once we get done. Oh, what? What? What happened? Okay. It seems to have gone blank. I'm not entirely sure why. So this might take me a minute, but this is another fly I bought in Florida. Come on. So, what's neat about this fly here, I had to pack it. Come on. I rolled it up to make sure it didn't puncture anything and get stuck. There we go. So that is a needlefish fly. Let's So that's a needlefish fly. Really cool fly, as you can tell, it's really big. Down the center of it there runs a piece of wire so the barracuda can't bite you, cut you off. Really cool design. It was only like $5, so I figured I'd buy it. The crab fly I bought was like $8, which is why losing it to that shark sucked. But yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me play it again for y'all, but yeah. All right. I need to go take my pain meds. So I'll have that out as a video before too long. It probably won't be the first video, but it probably won't be the last. And I'll upload it as a short to my channel too for anyone to watch. And I'll probably get almost only the bite. Probably it coming up and eating, and then me reaching in and biting me and seeing the blood on my hand. So I want to thank everyone for coming in. I want to thank Canadian fishing musician and his wife, or fiance. I'm not sure anymore. At least last time I checked, girlfriend, for coming in for so long and talking to me. Like I said, not the biggest channel, so when I do these, it really means a lot to me. Yes, Judy, that people come in and talk for so long and stay. And even when you just come in and say hi, say maybe 2 minutes, it really does mean a lot to me. This is something I really enjoy sharing about, something I enjoy even more. And I'm glad other people like to see it as well. Thank you, everyone, for dropping in and coming by. Really appreciate it, like I said. Fishing Junk signing off.